the channel of Lily and Angel. So today I've got a bit of a haul of some more dog stuff that turned up, as well as the Waggly Cub second month of my subscription. It came out earlier than I was expecting, but it's here, and this was this was the second month, so I still had a second box as well for this month. So, and then there was some other stuff that came. So the first thing I'll go into here is I got these Kong snacks when I bought Lily's classic Kong, which is in my bedroom at the moment. But I bought the classic Kong, and I bought these at the time not realising that they had flour, whole wheat flour in them. So I'm actually not going to buy these again, and I just tried a few of these in a Kong for Lily, and she didn't seem to mind them. But for me, because of the flour and because I'm trying to cut them down to grain-free, I won't be buying more of the actual Kong snacks. But, yeah, I don't know quite what to think of them. Oh, it says feed 2 to 6 snacks daily depending on your dog's weight and activity level. But, yeah, pretty much I'm not intending getting the Kong snacks again just because they've got the wheat, and I'm trying to stick with grain-free, natural, 100% meat, those sorts of treats. And these ones obviously aren't grain-free because they've got the wheat. So, yeah, but since I've got them, I'm going to use them up, and then, yeah, I'm just not going to get them again because I didn't realise these had whole wheat flour when I got them. But, yeah, so, and these ones are peanut butter flavour. But they do, first ingredient is whole wheat flour, then peanut butter, then crushed peanuts, then vegetable oil, then skim milk, then mixed tocopherols, then calcium propionate, I think it is. But yeah, so I just decided that I'm going to basically not get these again after they're used, just because of the wheat flour, and I'm trying to get rid of any grain foods that I've got in my household, which means working off using up my stockpile of Supercoat. And I've got grain-free for Angel when she comes to start her off on initially, but because Lily's already on the Supercoat, I'm going to use up what Supercoat I've got left, which is like 4 or so bags of Supercoat. I'm going to use what's left on Lily of that, obviously with meat and eggs and that kind of thing. And then once that's gone, I'm going to transition Lily over to grain-free as well, and see if that helps with her fears and stuff as well. So basically anything that comes that I've gotten that I didn't realise has flour, it's kind of an auto ruled out for getting it again in the future, because last thing I want is to get things with wheat flour and that when I'm trying to get rid of the grains and all of that out of their diets over time. So the next thing I've also got here is this Kong signature rope toy. So I got this one, so either me, depending on my wrists, or Lily, and when Angel comes home, they can have a tug of war or chewing on these. So this one is a braided cotton and fleece rope, and it feels actually really nice for stretches of fun. Double knots reward instinctual chewing, durable material for long-lasting tugging. It says it's designed for light, moderate chewing. So Lily she's a good chewer, but with things like this, she is not, shall we say, one of those dogs that absolutely goes and destroys it. She's not like that with the teddies or the animal toys and the rope toys, that kind of thing. She's more that way just with bones and with like the tennis balls. So I'm not sure how that little squeaker ball, Kong ball that I got will last or hold up to her. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I find with regards to toys like this, Lily isn't a destructive chewer on things like this. It's only for her bones and that she's kind of a very big, good chewer, that kind of thing. But for soft toys of teddies like these, or rope toys or that sort of thing, she's actually very gentle with them and they will last a very long time. Which is why I feel it's okay to get the plush toys and that with Lils, because I know Lils isn't one that's technically going to go destroying them. And I don't think, well, I'm hoping Angel won't be like that either, since she's going to be a service dog and that sort of thing. So I'm hoping she won't go destroying all the toys either. So the next one I've got here, and I haven't been able to find where the squeaker is yet in this one, is this Kong Cozy Large Lion. It says it squeaks, but I haven't been able to find the squeaker yet, or get it to work yet. Like, I can kind of feel what I think might be the squeaker, but it's not squeaking at this point in time. But this is apparently ultra durable Kong Ultra Tex fabrics for action-packed fun, ripstop material and reinforced seams for long-lasting play, robust liner stands up to instinctual chewing, and it says also designed for light/moderate chewing. But as I said, Lily is not a tough chewer on these sorts of things. She's more a tough chewer on actual bones and tennis balls, but not for the animal toys or teddies, that sort of thing. And I'm hoping it'll be the same with Angel as well. So, yeah. But yeah. But I don't think, if Lily's sort of most part Labrador as well, so I'm hoping if Lils is like that, and maybe Angel will be like that, but I know all dogs are different with their personalities, so I'm kind of hoping that Angel won't be one that just goes and destroys the toys that I've gotten, because that is the last thing I want. And these are cute as well. And Lils likes her little animal friends as well, so hopefully Angel won't go destroying them. But yeah, I guess because she'll be a service dog in training, I'm hoping that means she'll be a bit more gentle with things. Hopefully. Doesn't necessarily guarantee it, but yeah. So the next thing that I've got here is a Kong Dodo. This has an extra loud squeak. So it does have the little branding Kong Dodo written there. So because I had to swap some things, they asked me if I wanted to select which colour, and there was red, blue or purple, and I chose the purple. So this is the little squeakers in the tummy here. So it has an extra loud squeak, extra layer of material for added toughness, soft and cuddly plush toy. And this is also light to moderate chewing, but I'm noticing a lot of the teddies are light to moderate chewing. And yeah, as I said, it's at this point in time, from what I know, I don't have any dogs that are going to absolutely destroy these, because that's not their personality kind of thing. So, and I know Lils just loves these little toys and seems to look at them as her friend. I've got a soft plush toy that's the only one I ever bought her, that I bought her years ago. Sorry, I've got a bit itching from the tape I've got on my shoulder that the physio used to tape my shoulder to support it. But yeah, I've got this little, it's looking quite filthy now and it's not here next to me, but the only soft toy I ever bought Lily was this Antelope plush kind of thing, and it's still lasting like 6-7 years later. So yeah, I'm kind of not worried that these are going to get destroyed by Lily, and hopefully that's not the personality of Angel, but I guess I won't know till Angel comes home. I won't. And then the next things that I've got here are 2 boxes from Waggly Club. This is the subscription of May, I think it is. But from what I read on their site, the payment and shipment of these wasn't supposed to actually come till... Sorry, I'm itching from the taping. Ugh, I hate itching. From what I knew, this payment wasn't actually supposed to come out till the 10th of the month to give me time between, since I bought it at the end of last month. It wasn't supposed to come out till the 10th of the month, and they took it out on the 3rd of the month, so I'm not quite sure why that was, but luckily I did have the money allocated for it. but it's kind of like, they didn't stick to when they said they would take it out, but hopefully now they won't take it out till next month around that time. But it was a bit of a surprise that they took it out earlier than they said they would. It was. But anyway, we'll open this up and look at this. So I don't know if it usually comes with it, but the last one, the Easter one, actually had a label and said what was in there. This one didn't actually come with that this month, so I'm not sure if that is something that's usually in there or not. I don't know, or whether it changes depending on the type of dog or the puppy or whatever they're sending it to. So these ones are for the puppy box. So, yeah, going by the fact that Angel still is in utero yet, and it depends on her temperament and stuff, and if there is a girl with the right temperament as to if she comes home or not. So keeping fingers crossed there. But yeah, mine didn't actually have a theme label in here at all. But the first thing we got here is this Snuggle Friends sheep. And it did mention on the label, one label that I did have in here, it did mention to do with, and the fur is coming out a bit there. It did mention to do with, this is for your month-old puppy. So I'm not sure if that means like 4 weeks or what. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, so we got this first one from Canine Care Australia, and it's this cute little sheep. And there's no squeak or anything in it. It's just like a soft woolen thing. Hopefully fluff won't be pulled out of it too much, because I can already see an area where the fluff is just lightly sitting in because it's caught on something. But it's very cute. So it's a little black and white sheep, just a snuggle teddy thing. I can't actually find any squeaker or anything in there, so I'm assuming there's no squeaker. But yeah, it's just very cute and adorable, and I really like it. I think it'll be very cute for Angel. I'm loving having a few new teddies and stuff coming as well. And then the next thing I've got in here is this thing called Rough Play from Canine Care Australia. It says it's durable rubber, soft on teeth and gums, designed for play. And it says Crunch Me. So I'm guessing this is to do with teething purposes, I'm assuming. But when you press it, it's got all these sort of crunchy, clicky sort of noises kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's like a little bone, but I'm assuming that's something to do with teething. I am assuming. And then the last two things that I've got in here is the treats. And yeah, it's just a leaflet about your 1-month-old puppy, preparing for the pup to come home. So I'm assuming, I'm not sure if that means 4-week-old pup or what. But again, in this one, we've got beef puff cubes and lamb crumble cubes, both 100% Australian meat. So lamb crumble is 100% Australian lamb lung. Beef puff cubes are 100% Australian beef lung. And I've noticed with this one that seems to be the main sorts of, it's either the puff cubes or the lamb crumble that we seem to be getting. And I'm assuming because it is based for a puppy box, that is the reason we're getting these. I'm assuming as she gets older, I'll probably upgrade it more to the classic box or something like that. So we're not just getting the crumble or the puffs or whatever. But I'm assuming that is the reason for these ones currently, is because it is tailored for a young puppy, which isn't a bad thing. And I cannot find the weight on these, but I think I showed you them in the past. But it's just like little cubes of puff things in that, and this one's strips. So yeah, I'm assuming that is the reason for these ones though, is just because of the fact that they are tailoring it for a puppy. So it isn't like chicken necks or pilchards or anything like that that I've seen in other people's boxes. And then the last box that I've got here, which I'll turn around, is the bonus box for the second month, and you only get a bonus box 2 months in a row, and then it's just a single box again. This is just part of the deal as when I signed up to it. So that just seems to be their typical box for bonus box. So the first thing we got here is this Invincible Squeakers. Keep squeaking if punctured. And this is a non-stuffing little fluffy squeaky toy by Outward Hound. And it's just cute and very adorable. It's like a little hedgehog with like little furry, soft fur and fluff on it. The top area has more fur than the bottom. So the bottom is just a thinner fur, and it seems to be stitched so that it hopefully doesn't come apart too soon. But yeah, I just love it, and it's very cute. And yeah, I love these sorts of soft silky furs, so hopefully Angel and Lily will enjoy these too. And then put that there along with our little Dodo. And then the last toy I've got in this one is this Rough Play durable rubber, soft on teeth and gums, designed for play. Squeak, what is it? Like what you'd see a baby's dummy kind of thing, baby's bib. And so this is Squeak and Play. So I'm assuming this is like a teething toy for the puppy, because it's got a slightly different sort of, what is it? Different feel. Like down here, if you squeak this area, it's soft and squeaks. And then up here, it's got like these spikes on it, so there's different textures. So I'm assuming this is a teething toy, which I'm surprised at how many different types of teething toys I've got now, because with Lily it was one teething toy only and that was it. So yeah. But always cool to have those things anyway. And then the next thing I've got is another lamb crumble, which is the same as the one I read out before, just 100% lamb lung. And you can see it there. And then the second one we got is pork puff cubes, which is 100% Australian pork lung. And this one does look a little, got a few crumbles inside, but this is sort of the same, basically beef puff cubes. I think the only thing different that we had last time was we had a lamb puff cubes. And this time we've ended up with 2 of the lamb crumble, 1 pork puff cubes and 1 beef puff cubes. And I'm assuming the reason we're getting the same type each month currently is because it's a young puppy and they don't have a lot of different things for young puppies. I'm assuming that's the reason why. And I'm assuming they don't necessarily want to send out a whole heap of what is it? I'm assuming they don't want to send out a whole heap of different things that a puppy possibly can't eat at this point in time, like chicken necks or any of that, because I have seen those things, or pilchards and stuff like that in other boxes. So I'm assuming that is why we're getting the same types each month, basically, from what I can work out. But I'm just stockpiling them anyway. They're probably going to be really good for training purposes and all the rest, so yeah, I'm just keeping them for that purpose. And then we got just some cute little teddy toys, like this little Lambie, this our Kong lion, a little echidna here, a little dodo bird, and all the rest. So yeah, I'm very happy with these items anyway, and I'm sure they're definitely going to be useful for the puppy in the future. I'm certain of it. It's just yeah, I'm surprised. I thought there would be a bit more of a range in the different pet treats. And excuse the phone, I'm just going to leave that because usually it's telemarketers. Mostly people just ring through my mobile. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this anyway. And yeah, yeah, I guess I'll see you next time. But yeah, I'm still happy with these anyway, and I think they will be very useful for training purposes with the beef puff cubes, the pork puff cubes, the lamb crumbles, those sorts of things. I really do think they will be useful for future training, and I think the reason why they're just going with those is because it is a young puppy, and young puppies typically don't have the jaws and the growth and stuff to chew a whole heap of bones and that, which is why in the ugly box unboxing is the reason why I said I probably won't be feeding her any of the kangaroo tails. I've already gone to Lil's, and the chicken necks will go to Lilly too for now, because I wouldn't want to risk any choking or anything like that with a young puppy, and the fact that they just don't quite have the development yet to be able to gnaw and eat those sorts of things, those air dried bones, that sort of thing, till they're older, just for safety reasons. And yeah, they don't quite have the strength in their jaws and stuff to manage those yet, and I wouldn't want them to end up with any injury to their jaw or anything like that either. So yeah, these will be very helpful anyway with training purposes and stuff like that when Angel does come home, hopefully end of July, early August. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this anyway. If you have, please leave a like, subscribe, comment. I always love hearing from you. And I will see you later. Bye.